Alright, ladies and gents, welcome to another video from the Asian Robot. Today, I'm gonna show you how to construct an Alyra build. Alright, so for those of you that might know, several people have released Alyra builds. All of them are unfortunately really bad because they never tested their stuff. The Behemoth is a fresh release, and in order to actually construct a proper Alyra build, you need to understand what it's good at. So first and foremost, before I even go into the build, I'm going to explain what the Alyra does. When you use your lantern, alright, the Alyra's ability will allow you to spawn a glyph on the ground that takes 3 seconds to charge. When it's charged, the glyph will activate when a behemoth touches the glyph, alright? If the glyph is red, you will have 2000 radiant damage in a radius, alright? You can jump to change the type of glyph, and the blue glyph, which is the defensive one, will grant 250 stacking shields that expires after 25 seconds to slayers in a large radius. The maximum you can get is 600 shields. Okay? Now, in order to properly utilize this build, there are two styles. I'm only going to go through one right now because the other one is still in testing. This style makes use of the no fear of death base style, but with the Alyra bond. So, to start with, you're going to have the Weeping Hours, the Chronovore's Chain Blades, alright? I decided to start with Chain Blades because you know they're my favorite weapon, and I figured you guys wanted this build after seeing me play it. Berserker will be your first cell. Parasitic will be your second. This is your only source of sustain, alright? Your special will be Reaper's Dance. Mod Hurricane Blades, standard across the board. And of course, your bonded weapon will be the Alyra's Glyph Weaver Blades, okay? Now, the perk it comes with is Etheric Attunement, which is very, very useful. I'll show you why. Discipline will be your Omni Cell of choice. Skarn's Defiance with an Etheric Attunement cell, giving you maximum Etheric Attunement, allowing your lantern to cool down every 15 seconds. This is very important. Tragic Echo with a Rage cell will be your no fear of death. If you die, you become even stronger. Thrax's Shadow with Cunning will boost your discipline and of course make your crits really hurt. Malkurion's Grasp with Predator will reward your flawless play. So if you play flawlessly, you do well. You don't play flawlessly, your rage still kicks in and you go crazy. Hellplate Greaves with a Berserker cell, alright? Now, this will give you the following perks. I'm going to disable my webcam so that you guys can see it. Etheric Attunement to cool down your lantern fast. Berserker to dish out maximum damage. You've got your Cunning to critical strike more. Predator, which will basically help you play flawlessly. Rage will give you the ability to get pissed off. But also, in case you lose your Predator bonus, you still have Rage. So you don't totally lose your damage. Fortress, now this one is a bit iffy, and I'm going to explain why in a little while by showing you an alternative build. Fortress will just help you and rewards flawless play. Parasitic is your only source of sustain. Okay, what I'm going to teach you guys is an alternative method of playing this build that makes it even more dangerous, but also similarly fun. If you want to, you can change the boots to the Thrax's Guile, okay, and put in the Cunning cell here. And then here, you change this to Dark Marrow from the Shroud. Okay, this will make you a lot weaker to radiant damage. Just know that. You will suffer a lot more from radiant damage, but you can change the Etheric Attunement in the Lantern at that point to Omni Surge and put in another Omni Surge cell here. Alright, what this allows you to do is use your discipline more often, alright, cooling down your lantern even faster to dish out massive damage, but you sacrifice Fortress, alright? I'm gonna demonstrate this more dangerous style to you guys, but just know that it is possible to play it either way, okay? Now, hey, we got a fan here. Shooting a vid right now, actually. Okay, I don't know if he's still there, but yeah, I hope he was. Okay, so since we're level 6 with these chain blades, we're going to go to Fortune's Folly, all right? And we're gonna fight whatever is the toughest creature there. Now, when it comes to no fear of death, all right, you want to be a bit careful. Why? Although you don't fear death, although death doesn't bother you, you can't be fucking stupid with it. Okay, you're gonna have a bad time if you are. And while we wait for things to load, can I give my thanks to May's top supporters: Bravo7910, Kaz Bantam, my lovely girl, Zavi Zumaki, Drago, the Mighty Zeno, Big Juicy 97, Death Dawning 982, Old Mr. Cream Puff, Code 187, I'm a Boxhead, Darius Laszlo, Riv Archer 124, Rogue Assassin, Michael Riley, and Nate the Great. You guys are fantastic. Here's our Throne of Honor, Death Dawning 982, our Plus Ultra top member, Code 187, Rogue Assassin, Drago, Joshua Moritz, Old Mr. Cream Puff, Jerry Fast, Logan Schwartz, Ditorius Venom, The Forgotten, Nate the Great, and Zach of G, all prestige. Fantastic folks all around. All right, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. If you want to see more content from me, like, share, and subscribe. Share these vids even if you can't donate. If you can donate, drop a tip via the link in the description of the video. Send super thanks on YouTube. You can join as a channel member, gaining access to various perks, or send super chats on stream. All right. You can also purchase merchandise if you want to. And now, just to showcase that we've done no hanky panky, no potions have been taken, and this build is exactly the same as what I just showed you. Okay, nothing has been changed while we were doing the thank yous. And now I'm going to demonstrate this in actual combat. We will head toward the Spore Struck Charog, because fighting something 5 levels above. Now keep in mind that all Asian robot builds are designed ideally for behemoths 3 to 4 levels above you. Sorry, I'm gonna pick up this patrol chest. They're always designed for behemoths 3 to 4 levels above you. Now, considering that we do still have now being at level 6, some of the bonuses will still be present in the Slayer's Path. So that is why I'm fighting something 5 levels above to demonstrate this. But ideally, 3 to 4 levels is what you want. Now, as you saw with that glyph there, that was the blue glyph. That was the shield glyph. If you jump, it changes the buff icon. Do you see that buff icon changing? All right, bear with me. Now, if we do it this way, all right, as soon as, okay, now you see the red glyph. This red glyph will, yeah, there you go. Also, it causes some stagger damage, which is really, really helpful. It cannot interrupt. I tried that. But you can cause some stagger damage to the enemy behemoth, which is really, really good, and I really like that. All right, hang on, I'm gonna try and get a little wound here because I can. I'm just that sort of weirdo. Yeah, damn right. Now, I like when you spawn the glyph right on top of the behemoth, because that is what allows you to really dish out the pain. All right, there you go. It's dead. Now, against a creature that's only, well, now, actually, now that I became level 7, this is not an effective test. Let's go a little higher. Okay, we're gonna go to Conundrum Rocks. I don't normally have to shift locations during a test, but now that we reached level 7, it wouldn't be a good indication of ability if I stayed here and pretended my build was good. All right, I want you, unlike the other people, I want to show you a genuine proper test. All right, so we're gonna ensure that the testing remains fair by shifting, and we're gonna carry on, you know, demonstrating what we can do. Again, what you want to understand, what you want to make sure is before you go into combat, make sure what kind of buff is shown. All right, make sure what kind of glyph you're gonna use, not buff. All right, so check the buff icon to see which glyph you're gonna use. All right, now we're here in the Conundrum Rocks. Once again, I'm gonna demonstrate what's happening. All right, we shall go toward the Valamir, a radiant creature with our radiant chain blades. It should be a tough fight, right? It's 5 levels above us. It should be a difficult battle, right? But this build will carry you through it easy peasy. All right, so now, okay, I go in, and you'll notice that my glyph right now is showing, okay, this is the damage glyph, which means it's safe. So I'll plonk it down immediately. And this creature, you'll notice that the glyph, because it does stagger damage, gets you like, you are almost in a position to stagger immediately. And since I don't have to worry too much about taking hits, you know, because of the no fear of death style, I can just go a little extra ham. So I've already got it down 1/4, which is really, really good. Now we take a little advantage of the we take extra advantage, I should say, of the you want to be careful though, because there's one thing I almost forgot to tell you guys. Occasionally you will notice that you will notice that the glyph may change even if you haven't jumped specifically. This is because even a small drop from a particular height will count as a jump and change the glyph. So just always check the buff icon, and just know that if the behemoth doesn't walk over the glyph, it does nothing. So if you're in a situation where the behemoth is not going to walk over the glyph, just know that it will be wasted. But again, that's okay. It's literally just part and parcel of the whole process, and you got to deal with it. That's just the cost of using this. Oh, come on. I should have hit him on that one. Oh well. And he's done. Even if we had died, it wouldn't have been an issue. You know, you only get stronger after death. So, ladies and gents, that's it. That's how to play this build. You literally need to fear nothing. Your death is only going to make you stronger. And against a creature 3 to 4 levels higher, as intended from the build for the build itself, well, you'll see a stark contrast. Let's get into this fight right now. Now, this was a defensive cell that I'm starting off with. So the flexibility is that if you need to, you can just change freely. And now I switch back to offensive style. Like, you don't have to panic, you know? You can be defensive if you need to. You can be offensive if you need to. That's, I think, what I like the most about this, because I don't have to feel constrained to doing one thing only. I can, and remember, the blue glyph buffs the whole team, not just you. So it's very, very helpful in team play. It genuinely has allowed me to flex between offense and support at the same time. So realistically speaking, that was very, very helpful. I should have countered something there, like proper counter, but okay. Doesn't matter. Again, the biggest thing about this is just the massive damage that it actually dishes out. That and the extra stagger that you get from it. It just helps you so much, because things just die off like that. All right. So thank you very much for enjoying this Alyra build. I hope the combat showcase has helped demonstrate exactly how to use this. It's honestly a fantastic build, so give it your best shot. Like, share, subscribe, share the video out, and I'll see you all in the next one, okay? Y'all have fun.